On the afternoon before Thanksgiving in 1971, a quiet man in a dark suit boarded Northwest Orient Flight 305 in Portland, Oregon. He paid cash for a one-way ticket to Seattle and gave his name to the ticket agent, Dan Cooper. Nothing about him stood out. He appeared to be in his mid-40s, polite, calm, and ordinary, exactly the kind of passenger no one would remember. He took his seat in the rear of the Boeing 727, ordered a bourbon and soda, lit a cigarette, and waited. Then he passed a note to the flight attendant. At first, she barely glanced at it. She assumed it was a phone number. Men did that sometimes, but the man leaned closer and spoke softly. "Miss, you'd better read that. I have a bomb." Inside the briefcase he carried, he showed her what appeared to be red sticks of dynamite wired to a battery. His demands were simple and chillingly precise. $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck waiting in Seattle. If his conditions were met, no one would be harmed. The plane landed in Seattle under the cover of routine. Authorities complied. The passengers were released. The ransom money, $20 bills with recorded serial numbers, was brought on board along with the parachutes. Then the man, now known to the world as D.B. Cooper due to a media miscommunication, gave his final instructions. He ordered the plane to take off again, heading south toward Mexico at low altitude, slow speed, with the cabin unpressurized. Somewhere over the dark, rain-soaked wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper did something no one had ever done before, and no one has ever done since. He lowered the plane's rear air stairs mid-flight, and he jumped. Into the night, into a storm, carrying $200,000 and wearing a business suit. The crew never saw him again. What followed was one of the most extensive manhunts in FBI history. Military aircraft searched forests and rivers. Agents combed mountains, interviewed suspects, analyzed parachutes, and tracked serial numbers for decades. No body was found. No parachute. No confirmed trace of Cooper himself. In 1980, a young boy digging along the Columbia River uncovered a startling clue. Bundles of decaying ransom money matching the recorded serial numbers. It was the first and only physical evidence ever recovered. What it meant remains debated to this day. Did Cooper survive the jump, lose some of the money, and vanish forever? Or did he die on impact, swallowed by the wilderness, leaving behind only fragments of his daring escape? Theories exploded. He was a military man, a skydiver, a disgruntled employee, a criminal mastermind, a dead man walking. Dozens of suspects were proposed, none proven. Every few years, a new name surfaced. Every few years, it fell apart. In 2016, after 45 years, the FBI officially closed the case, without an answer. D.B. Cooper remains the only unsolved skyjacking in U.S. history. No confirmed identity, no arrest, no grave, just a man in a suit who stepped off an airplane into legend and never came back.